in terms of the Wayward Judges scorecard, he gave rounds 3, 4, and 5 to Marlon Vera. And thank God the rightful winner won this fight, or the whole headline segment of this show would have been about the scorecards. I thought maybe you could give round 3 to Cheeto, but it really would seem to me that this judge was like looking for good reasons to give Cheeto these rounds. I mean, a lot of people had this fight 5-0, and I don't know, man. Thank fucking God that, order was restored by the other two judges.
It's crazy. I was watching one of the lead-up videos. They had a feature on Sandhagen. ESPN had a feature on Sandhagen and Vera leading up to this fight. And Cory said it himself. He said, I have to be so good that I have to win clearly. I have to win each and every round in dominant fashion if I want to win a decision in the UFC. And he almost fell victim to this again. Now, you could argue some of those other decisions, whatever. But, I was just talking to one of my amateur fighters right now and told him the same thing. You have to be so damn good because in this sport, you never know what a judge is looking for. I thought that judge had it wrong. I do think there's a strong argument for Sandhagen winning all 5 rounds. After just watching it there, I thought he did win all 5 rounds. Some rounds closer than others. I agree with you there. And you can look at the numbers, and of course, the numbers don't always tell the story. Just because in round 3, Sandhagen landed 35 and Cheeto landed 19 doesn't necessarily mean that Sandhagen won that fight, because they're looking at the impact of those strikes, right? Three jabs isn't the equivalent of one big cross that knocks your head back. So anyways, but yeah, it's crazy and a little scary. And we saw some other decisions that night, John, they're big time head scratchers. So yeah, the right guy won here. But to have it, and I love Cheeto. I'm a huge fan of his, but to have it, 3 rounds to 2 for Cheeto, just wasn't the whole story. And I'm sure Cheeto would probably say the same thing.